Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Aga. Who are you? I hope that you are in good condition. In today's video, I'm gonna be discussing one of the most frequently asked and highly significant interview questions. Why do you want to leave your current job? Let's talk about the purpose behind this question. Today, I will provide a clear framework for crafting a strong and confident response and point out some common pitfalls to avoid. If you have any questions or insights, feel free to share them in the comments section below. Okay, let's get started, guys. So, what will you learn today? Today, I give you some points. First, I want to invite you to understand about the real purpose behind this type of interview questions. Why employers ask this and what they're really looking for in your answer. Second one, you will learn about the best way to give a professional and honest answer, how to craft responses that are both truthful and worded to reflect your professionalism. And then you will understand about the do's and don'ts when explaining your reasons, what type of common mistakes you have to avoid, and learn the best practices when discussing why you want to leave your current job. After that, you'll practice with some examples I provide here today, especially for you experienced candidates, experienced professionals. And you'll gain extra tips at the end of the video to stay positive and strategic. Okay, now let's discuss about this one. Why do interviewers ask this type of questions? Now, you have to understand that interviewers ask you this question because they want to assess your motivation for change. Whether you're moving toward growth, professional growth, or just away from this comfort condition. Interviewers also want to understand if you're living on good terms. They want to see if you are respectful, professional, and maintain good relationships with people there, even when you have to moving on. After that, interviewers want to identify red flags like negativity or poor attitude at you. Negative commentaries about your current role or teammates or leaders might give signal about the poor mindset or lack of emotional maturity. Yes. And after that, they want to ensure that you are a good long-term fit for their team. Because actually, when they're recruiting somebody, they don't want him to move on to another company because they want to hire someone whose career goals and values align with the company's culture for long-term success. That's why interviewers ask you this type of questions. When you're facing this type of questions, there are several mistakes to avoid. First, stop speaking negativity about your current or previous employers. Okay. After that, stop saying you're leaving just for more money. Working for a certain company doesn't mean that it's all about the money, 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 and money. Okay. And then stop giving fake or defensive answers. Just like there is something you hide, there's something you don't want to mention, there's something they don't want you to know, for example, like that. Stop answering me this type of question. It's too offensive. No, actually, okay? And after that, sounding like you are escaping instead of growing. Moving on to the next company doesn't mean escaping from any discomfort, but it's for professional growth. That's right. After that, stop sharing personal drama or office gossip. All type of questions in the interview is asking about your professional side, not personal side. So, when the question is, why do you want to leave your current company? It means that the complete question will be, why do you want to leave your current company professionally? Give us professional answer to this question. You have to understand about it, guys. And after that, talking about the best way to answer, actually you have your own version. You have your own version based on your professional experience. Here, I want to propose some effective answer structure for you to understand and remember. You don't have to memorize every single word you're going to say word for word. No, it's not something like that. You have to understand about the structure and then practice it out loud. So hopefully that when you're speaking, you looks natural. Seems like you're speaking and thinking something at the same time. First, the structure you have to understand is about start with a positive comment about your current role. Okay. After that, try to tailor with sharing about your reason for seeking new growth. Then you can continue by explaining how the opportunity aligns with your career goals. And don't forget to keep it professional and focus on the future. Okay. Your future, imagine that your future is in this company you're playing for. Okay. Now try to imagine, try to range, tailor, make your a very strong answer based on your version, professional experience, and with confidence, of course. To make you understand about this type of structure, let me show you some example. This is example number one. It's okay for you to pause the video for a while and try to read it. Suppose that the given information is about your state, your current state. Suppose that you're applying for supply chain planner at Toyota Motor Corporation and you got some experience just like what I display here. It's okay for you to answer this type of question. Why do you want to leave your current company? Which is, in this example, is Samsung Electronics as supply chain analyst for 2 years. Your answer will be, I've had a very rewarding experience at Samsung Electronics over the past 2 years, particularly in contributing to procurement strategies that reduced costs by 12%. The role has provided me with a solid foundation in supply chain analysis and vendor management. However, I'm now seeking a position that offers broader exposure to global supply chain planning and long-term strategic development. The opportunity at Toyota aligns well with my professional goals, especially given the company's commitment to innovation, efficiency, and operational excellence. I'm excited about the possibility to grow within an organization that shares my values and provides the scale of and the complexity needed to continue developing my skills and making a meaningful impact. Don't forget about your verbal and non-verbal aspects of communication. Eye contact, expression, smile, gesture, okay, etc. Do you feel me, guys? Answer with confidence, but still sincere. Okay, let's move to the next example for you today. Given that you are data analyst for 3 years at DBS Bank. And now you get a target job, which is data scientist at Tencent. You may answer this type of question. Why do you want to leave your current job? I want to be data scientist at this company. You may say something like this. I'm truly grateful for the experience I've gained at DBS Bank over the past 3 years, especially the opportunity to develop a predictive model that improved customer retention by 15%. This role has strengthened my foundation in data analytics and business impact. However, I'm now looking to broaden my expertise in machine learning and AI applications in a more dynamic and tech-driven environment. The data scientist role at Tencent aligns closely with my long-term goals to contribute to innovative, large-scale data solutions that drive product and user experience. I'm excited about the opportunity to grow within a company that values both technological advancement and meaningful insights. And I look forward to making a positive impact while continuing to develop professionally. Do you feel me, guys? Okay, now you may pause this video and try to say it out loud in your own way, your own fashion, based on your professional experience and with confidence. Let's move to the next example, guys. Now, here is the third example for today. For example, you're still working for Panasonic Corporation. You are a junior software engineer for 2.5 years, and now you want to apply for a job at Huawei Technologies as software developer. You may say something like this to answer this type of question. Why do you want to leave your current company? I greatly appreciated my time at Panasonic, where I have had the opportunity to grow as a junior software engineer and contribute to impactful projects such as developing an internal automation tools that saved over 200 hours annually. While the experience has been highly valuable, I'm now seeking a role that will challenge me further in areas like large-scale system development and international collaboration. The software developer position at Huawei aligns closely with my long-term goal of working on advanced, globally impactful technologies in a fast-paced environment. I'm excited about the opportunity to continue growing my technical expertise while contributing to a company known for its innovation and global reach. Do you know what's the difference between this example and the previous two examples? Here, there is snow. Let me show you. There is no, this one, let me show you. Do you know what I mean, guys? There is no however, yeah. Sometimes you have to read about the interview atmosphere, whether it's a friendly, but actually it's friendly, but you know, you have to evaluate whether you have to mention however or not, you know, to keep your tone stay positive. If you want to say however, it seems like you compare two things, but it's okay if you say something like this in this example, because here I give you opportunity to stay positive with your statements. But if you don't want to say however, you may use this type of sample or example. There is no however here, but you can continue by mentioning the position you are applying for without any however thing. Okay? You understand what I'm saying, guys? Now, let's move to the next example. For example, you're applying for brand manager position at Sony Corporation. You may say something like this to answer this type of question. Why do you want to leave your current company? First, try to pause for a while to read the complete information I display here. And after that, after you understand it, try to say it out loud based on your professional experience. Okay. You may say something like this, guys. I'm truly grateful for the opportunities I've had at Alibaba Group over the past 4 years, especially leading a product launch campaign that reached over 2 million users and surpassed sales targets by 25%. This role has given me a strong foundation in digital marketing, cross-functional teamwork, and brand strategy. However, if you want to say, if not, just say, now I'm looking for. You can replace however with now. It's okay. Now I'm looking for, or I'm looking to take new challenges that allow me to grow further, particularly in global brand management and storytelling at scale. The opportunity at Sony strongly aligns with my long-term aspiration to work on innovative campaigns that combine creativity, technology, and impact. I'm excited to bring my experience to a forward-thinking company whose values of excellence, originality, and user-centered design match my own professional vision. Okay, try to tailor the information that you got. Try to arrange your strong answer for the upcoming interview, guys. Okay, last but not least, here I want to give you some tips for a great answer. First, just like what I mentioned before that, stay positive and forward looking. Try to emphasize what you are aiming for is more than just what you're running from. Okay. Keep focus on the future opportunities, not about the past frustrations. Okay. And then next, try to be honest, but keep the tone professional. Give a truthful reason, it's okay, but stay respectful. You don't have to avoid anything, anyone, anybody in your current company. Stop blaming, giving negativity, give criticism or emotional language verbally or non-verbally. Sometimes that you don't say it, you don't show your blaming, you don't say your criticism, you don't say your emotional language, but your body language does. So try, okay, not to do that, okay. After that, keep focus on the growth, not complaints. Show them your desire to learn. Show them that you want to take on new challenges or expand your impact. Don't show them about any dissatisfaction with your current role. This is not the time for you for sharing any negativity. After that, you have to remember that you don't have to overshare. Try to keep your answer concise by applying the structure I said before. Oh, first I have to say this one, next one will be this one, the last one will be this one. Try to stick with the relevant points, okay? You don't have to give any unrelated personal details. Moreover, it's about blaming, negative criticism, negative emotional language. Stop it, okay? And then try to align your answer with the company's value and goals. It means that you have to do some research before you're facing the real atmosphere of the job interview, especially answering this type of question. Try to browse the internet, try to find their social medias, their official websites, try to understand about the company's values, company's goals, and after that, if you get this type of question, try to show that your career moves supports not just your growth. It's more than just my personal growth, but it's about what you can offer to the company so you can give positive values to the company. Show the mission and direction of the company you are applying to. Okay. Keep practicing it with yourself. It's okay. Try to practice it out loud by yourself in front of the mirror. Try to record your voice, your video, ask your friends to evaluate it. I try some of your friends to do some role play thing. Try to find some tutor, mentors, friends to help you improve your performance during job interview. Is that possible? Very, very possible because many people have done it, guys. Well, that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you found this content valuable. And if you got something on your mind, have any questions or something to discuss, feel free to leave comments below or try to contact me through my social media and email here I give you. Okay, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching and bye-bye.